Welcome back, beauty gang. It's your girl Anissa J, and I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can become a member of the beauty gang. And if you are already a member, then what's up, cutie? Is that you all into your beauty? What? I love you guys for all your love and support. It is the Anissa J, and I'm coming to you with a PCOS and a laser hair removal update. Part 1, my first update, because I had so many questions, and I feel like I'm going to have more questions moving forward for my second procedure, because I've started procedures on my face and then my underarms. So I feel like I'm going to have more questions coming moving forward. So this is just my first update, okay? But I have had so many women to reach out to me and give me their story on their experiences with laser hair removal, or either their experiences with PCOS, trying to go into the laser hair removal process, and even their aftermath. So I have a few questions that I jotted down that you guys have been asking me for to do the update video. So this is just going to be one of the few updates, because that video has surpassed all my other videos on my channel. So many people have been reaching out to me for questions and just want to talk and to hear my story and what I've been through. So this is just going to be the first update. I'm going to do more as I get more questions and as I go through more treatments, because I've completed my 9 treatments for my face, and my face is not perfect. I have breakouts here and there, but as far as how far I've come, my face is doing like wonders. Like, I'm amazed with the results. I tell everybody on a day-to-day basis, when I talk to people, get laser hair removal if you having any type of ingrown hairs, any type of inflammation where you're trying to pick at it and you're bleeding and you're going through so much stuff with your skin. It was the best decision, I say, that I made regarding my skin and my face and my neck and everything. So it was the best decision I made. But I'm looking this here. Oh yeah, this is I Inspire Beauty hair. Sorry. Okay. But yeah, I'm just looking at my hair. But it was the best decision I made, you guys. So I have a few questions jotted down, and I'm going to go over and just a little bit more update, because I have finished my 9 treatments for my face. The video was about 8 months ago, and I was waiting to do my last treatment, my 9th treatment. But when I went to Ideal Image, that's where I go, Ideal Image, I went to there for my 9th treatment and wanted to do a sponsored video. But at the time, it was a little before Corona. They didn't want anyone to come in doing any filming. So I couldn't really film my treatments. But I do have like a little clip that I will show you guys the machine and the room of where everything goes down. But so here's the machine. All right. I couldn't film the actual treatment, but any questions, I still can give you specifics on that. Okay, so number 1, what kind of machine do they use? I do go to Ideal Image, and they're very professionals. Okay, so they are not doctors, but they are licensed like nurses, and I can't remember the name of their position, but this is what they went to school for. The name of the machine is called a YAG. It's YAG. It's called YAG. And like I said, I'll show the pictures of the machine. I had a total of 9 treatments for my face that is complete now. My results, I started seeing results between the second and the third treatments. Like, from the third on, I didn't have no questions in my mind that the treatments weren't working, or it wasn't going to work because the hairs grew back thinner and thinner and thinner each time. I did have a few, I think 1 or 2 people said that they used, I'm reading off this little card I had a few people say that they used the mix that I told them with the facial cleanser and the coffee scrubs out the Keurig machine, and they said that it was kind of thin and the coffee kind of was too soft to like make a scrub. That means you're using too much of the facial cleanser. I'm not sure what kind of facial cleanser you're using, but use a little amount of facial cleanser, less than the coffee, so that it will stay hard and able to grind. But if that doesn't work, or if you want to try something else, I mean, that's what I use, and it works for me and my skin. So if you would like to use something else, just you could try any facial cleanser that has those little beads in it, or you can get a sugar scrub for your face. I know several companies. You can check out Dr. Guy Apothecary, and I'll list his website in my description below. He have a lot of different natural cleansers or anything for the skin, for eczema or whatever type of skin you have. If you still need a cleanser that's for your face, I'll put his website below. He have different sugar scrubs and stuff like that. But during treatments, okay, so another question was, how did I remove the hair from the area during my treatments? Because once you're going back, you don't need to be waxing, so don't wax. I only shave, and they will tell you once you start some of these questions you wouldn't even have, because they're gonna walk you through. I'm in Atlanta, and I go to the Marietta location. It's on Johnsons Ferry. I think it's like 1100 Johnsons Ferry Drive or something like that. But I'll list that in the description as well if you want to know the actual address. But I was iffy about listing their name before, because they didn't want me to do the video or whatever, and they was not trying to cooperate with me from that point. I had to call corporate to try to get answers about that, because they said that they couldn't give me any answers about filming at the office that I go. So once I went to corporate, they were just like, at this time they're not doing any filming, they're not letting anybody film the procedures. So that's why I couldn't do that. But I had another person that said, oh yeah, why, I want to explain why not to shave. Why not to wax and only shave. When waxing, it removes the hair deep inside the dermis, and they need that root there in order to zap when it's time for treatments. So that's exactly what they're zapping, is that root. So if you wax the area, when you go back, they're not going to have a root to zap. So in between 6 to 8 weeks, your hair goes through the next stage of growth, and that's why the appointments are set out so far as well, to be able to zap the root during each phase of growth. Then the edges. Okay, so someone else asked about their edges thinning, and they have PCOS. Yes, you will have thinning of edges, depending on how bad your case is. Now, I have thinning edges too, but it's not bad. I have like the perimeter, and then like a spot like probably this big is going like right here, and then a spot probably like this big is like right here on this side. But as far as that goes, yes, it's because of PCOS, I believe, because some doctors don't even know how to first, there's no cure, but some doctors don't know how to further treat it when I go to like my family doctor. But I did some research myself on Google. You can't believe everything on Google, because Google some stuff and they'll tell you, shoot, you got cancer or something just because you got a migraine when you Google why your head is hurting. So you can't believe everything. But I did Google and find out that your hair thins when your iron is low. And me myself, my iron has been low since maybe, I can remember it being low when I was in the 11th grade trying to do the blood drive for LI Health. We was giving blood, and I was never able, each year, the 12th and 11th and 12th grade, I wasn't able to give blood because my iron was so low. So I didn't know that kind of like intertwines while your hair is thinning. So another person said, since there's no cure for PCOS, what can you do to kind of help your situation? I do want to say, if you're overweight, it worsens your case. So the more overweight you is with PCOS, it kind of inflames it. Like, it makes it a more serious condition. Because my face really, like, as far as with my experience, my face wasn't that bad growing up. I always had clear skin, except for like maybe acne breakouts during my teen years. But as far as the hair growing on my face and neck, I didn't experience that until maybe the last 3 years, since it just went off the rail with that. But the more you're overweight, the more your case worsens. So you really have to fix it inside out. Watch your diet, watch what you eat. Try not to eat as many carbs. Some people say you can just eat a carnivore diet, but I don't know, because I feel like the meat sometimes is the issue. So I wouldn't say eat meat, but I would just say watch your diet without being any way specific, because nutrition is not my expertise. Like, that's not my area. So cut out carbs, bumps. Okay, another person, what I did, I just wrote down a whole bunch of questions, but another person asked under my last video, how did I treat the bumps on my face after my treatments, or if I had any bumps after my treatments. Yes, so my skin is very sensitive. Once I went in, like the Zap, they had it way up high. They used the YAG machine, and the procedure is like so intense. They can turn it all the way up if they see your hair is not, if it's not thinning out, or if it's not or if it's growing back too fast. So they did have to pass my lip 2 times every time I went, and they had to turn the voltage, I guess is how you say it. They had to turn the energy like up on the machine, like all the way up, and yes, it hurts even worse. But that was the best for me, and it gave me the best results. So the bumps was because of the intensity of the Zap. I just say Zap. It's like a zip when you get zapped. Like, they probably would do like 3 times, let you breathe, and they'll go back in with it. So with the heat and the intensity of the Zaps, you do get bumps afterwards. So what I used was, like, my face to be really swollen, and what I would use was aloe vera gel. They had like some numbing cream. They put a little of that on there, but I would just put aloe vera, and they would say no sun exposure 2 weeks before treatments and 1 week after treatment. And that's gonna help with why your face is bumping up and swelling up after the treatments. Once you get the treatments, the day of, no sunlight, no exposure to the sun, like being out in the sun, don't do that. And showers, no hot showers. Don't wash your face at all with anything like exfoliating the day of your treatment. What did I do? Take cool showers, and I did use ice for the swelling. I did use ice and aloe vera, so that was it. But that's all of the questions I had. The main question was, what kind of machine did they use? And it was a YAG machine. I just got that information because before I didn't ask what type of machine. Once I seen the results of other people's, because I actually went in for a consultation that day. It's been over a year. I went in for a consultation, and I was just able, like, so amazed at the results that they showed me and the prices and everything, because I was able to get a deal the day I went. I just started the treatments the day of my consultation. Like, I went straight from my consultation to the back and started my treatments that day. But I would say, if you're thinking about doing it, the laser hair removal, go ahead and get it done. It's the best thing that you can ever do for your skin. I do appreciate all of the women that were so like courageous and brave to just reach out, tell me your story. When I say I've spoken to so many women all over the world, from Africa, like not just United States, people all over the world have seen my video. I have 12,000 plus views right now. So I would just say thank you for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing, sharing your story, asking questions. Yes, because I'm here to help. I didn't have YouTube to go to. Like, I had it. I didn't even think to go to YouTube and look up videos or anything. I just Googled and stumbled up on Idea Image, and from there it was all she wrote, because it was the best thing I could have done. But I would say, like I said, thanks for everybody that's reaching out, telling your story, and having the questions. Thanks for watching, sharing, and subscribing. Remember to search this description. In all of my videos, I have detailed information in the description that's needed for each video. So if you have any questions, the information, if not in the comments, is in the description. So read the description. But until next time, Beauty Gang, thank you. See you later.